Okay, I'm gonna start out with this. Have you ever felt like you've woken up but not woken up and you can't move? Or have you ever felt like whenever you did wake up, in a sense, that you can't talk, you can't yell, and it feels like there's something in the room with you, like some presence in the room? Well, that's basically a typical experience of sleep paralysis. And nobody wants to feel helpless whenever they're laying in bed, like they can't move and they have no way to really get out of it. So I've regularly experienced this from middle school all the way up till now. So today I will inform you on what sleep paralysis does to your body, as well as what ways to prevent further episodes that could happen. So first, sleep paralysis is a condition that prevents movement while stimulating the brain. Second, sleep paralysis is a condition that is caused by multiple variables. And third, sleep paralysis is a condition that can be prevented. So my first main point, sleep paralysis is a condition that prevents movement while stimulating the brain. This happens right before you fall asleep and also right after you wake up. What it is, it's kind of like, it's a deeply relaxed state of your body where your mind is, your brain is still kind of in that REM sleep, where it's that rapid eye movement sleep. And then, according to Kathleen Davis, a journalist of the Medical News Today, describes in her May 24th, 2017 article that there are several categories that sleep paralysis falls into. The first one is the intruder, and that one is sounds of the doorknob opening, shuffling footsteps, and a sense of a threatening presence in the room. The second one is incubus. This one is feelings of pressure on the chest, difficulty breathing, and it almost is a sense of being smothered or strangled by something. And then the last one is the vestibular motor one, and this is a sense of spinning, falling, floating, or flying, stuff like that, whenever you're going through that. So sleep paralysis can be a very scary experience, and it's also good to know what the causes are to know to kind of what to look out for. So my second main point is sleep paralysis is a condition that has multiple variables. So according to Karen Ensley, a journalist of The Atlantic, describes in her May 26, 2016 article that when a sleeper remains conscious but remains frozen, the part of the brain that detects threats in the environment causes the brain to scream to run, but the body doesn't react. The person is then stuck awake and aware of their surroundings, yet near enough to sleep to experience dreamlike hallucinations. And then some other causes of this in regard to personal, life and what you do is kind of like jet lag, irregular sleep, shift work, and also stuff like depression or anxiety or drug abuse or stuff like that. So yeah, knowing what causes sleep paralysis is a very good tool to further help prevent or control episodes from happening. So my third main point is sleep paralysis is a condition that can be prevented. So according to Kathleen Davis, a journalist of the Medical News Today, describes in her May 24, 2017 article that some tips to improve your sleep hygiene include avoiding napping after 3 p.m. and also trying to avoid having them longer than 90 minutes, which I know is kind of hard for some people, especially for me. And then also not eating heavy meals, and also managing any depression or anxiety disorders, and not sleeping on your back or stomach, because those are usually the times when it happens the most. And from personal experience, if you were ever in a sleep paralysis state, what you can do is kind of just stay calm and try to realize that you're not really, nothing that's happening is real, and try to move at your fingertips. You got to move slowly from the outside of your body, kind of. So you move your fingertips, and once you're able to do that, you can move your hand, and then move at your wrist, and then kind of at your elbows. And at that point, you should be able to push yourself up and wake yourself up out of that state of paralysis. So these can help an individual get better sleep and prevent episodes of sleep paralysis altogether. So in conclusion, today I informed you on what sleep paralysis does to your body and ways to prevent further episodes. First, we learned that sleep paralysis is a condition that prevents movement while stimulating the brain. Second, sleep paralysis is a condition that has multiple variables. And third, sleep paralysis is a condition that can be prevented. So remember, it's not a dream, but it's also not reality. So all you gotta do is wake yourself up, and you'll be okay. Thank you.